Okay, so I'm doing a little commentary today about this video here, and you're going to hear some of the audio from the video, but I'm just kind of sitting here in my studio watching this. This is from the top of Roan Mountain. I shot this back in 2008. It's pretty shaky. I shot it with a 1080p or 1080i camcorder, so this is in interlaced video. And it's fascinating on top of Roan Mountain. I don't know if I've just not seen any really good video of what it's like on top of Roan. So I'm just on the trails that goes out to the Roan high bluffs and along in there. This is not over where the balds are. This is where you go to kind of look out over the valleys. And the day we went up there, it seems like it was in January, early January. I'll put the date there if I'm wrong. I'll annotate this. But this is what the trees looked like. They were totally encrusted with snow. And as I recall, it was about 8 or 9 degrees that day we went up there. But look how thick the snow is. The wind was howling around up there, but not in these trees. The trees were almost still. And honestly, I was hiking. I was out of breath. You're going to probably hear me breathing heavy. That's my brother Tim there, by the way. He was the one that kind of guided us up there. So Tim's telling me to go down and look at this stuff, which is out near one of the, that's snow just totally blasted into these pines and stuff up there on at one of the overlooks. I'm standing on one of the overlooks, I think probably kind of out on the south face of Roan Mountain there, just looking out over the valley. And what would happen if you stepped out there to that edge, the wind would actually hit you and take your breath away. It was unbelievable cold. I mean, you could have got, you'd have gotten frostbite in a matter of minutes if you'd stood out there. So I could only stand it for a little bit, and I was afraid my camera was going to freeze up. It was a camera using tape, not digital media. So I mean, it's recording it digitally, but it was not like SD, and I was really afraid the tape mechanism was going to freeze up. So anyway, I'm out there with Tim, and I think my boss Chris Allison was along that day, and it's just amazing what it was like. Now, if you go back into the woods, because it's very strenuous to walk up there, you'd actually get a sweat started. So I actually sweated pretty hard that day, and it's 8 degrees outside. But look at that. Isn't that wild? It's just otherworldly the way the snow attaches, and fog, I guess, also attaches to those limbs. So that's out there, along the edge. And I think I'm headed back up the trail. I'm getting ready to walk back up. Now I'm back on the trail. And so we're headed out to, I think actually on this walk, we're headed out toward the high bluffs. I'm doing this video in 2 parts. This was, here's a cool shot of the laurel leaves and how they roll up. Usually at about 25 degrees, laurel leaves will roll up like little green cigars.